Hi, I'm Andrea, and today I'm going to prove to you why I'm the perfect competitor for the Associate Competition of 2012. Take a look. I'd like to start with my time here at Towson. Originally, I had no idea where I wanted to go to school, but Towson ended up being a perfect fit. With its metropolitan feel and excellent business school, I couldn't have picked a better place. Since arriving at Towson, I've become involved in many aspects of student life. From extracurricular activities to clubs related to my major, I found a variety of ways to get involved, and I've had a great time during my past 3 years here at Towson. One of the first ways I decided to get involved on campus was to join the Ski and Snowboard Club. I soon became an officer and was planning the big trips for the end of the year. It was a complicated process, but it was a great learning experience. There's a lot to take care of when you take 30 people across the country to go on a skiing trip. Another way I decided to get involved that was more related to my major was to join the clubs from the College of Business and Economics. The first club that I joined was the Wall Street Investors Investment Club, now known as TYG. After that, I decided to join the E-Business Association, which I'm currently the president of, as well as the American Marketing Association. Both clubs have given me great exposure to the world of marketing and e-business. Upon graduating from Towson University, I'll have 2 degrees. One in e-business and one in business administration with a concentration in marketing. I will also have a minor in Spanish as well as the Honors College. My minor and Honors College designation have allowed me to gain a unique perspective that most other college students graduating will not have. My minor has allowed me to travel to many different countries, including Costa Rica, Peru, and Spain, where I was able to gain a unique perspective as well as practice my Spanish. The Honors College designation has allowed me to take unique classes unavailable to other students. Again, I feel like this gives me an advantage. I am also a member of Beta Gamma Sigma, the Honors Business Society on campus, as well as the Spanish Honors Society. I've also participated in many community outreach activities. Often, I will join with groups or clubs to participate in walks to raise money. Most recently was the American Cancer Society Walk, which I participated in with my internship at Mile 1. I participated in everything from collecting the funds to designing the t-shirts to arriving early at the event to help set up. It was a great experience and I was glad I could take part in it. Previous to that, I attended the Heart Walk in downtown Baltimore with the Ski and Snowboard Club as our community service activity. That was another great activity where we could raise money for a good cause as well as bond. Another way that I volunteer is at the USO Lounge in the BWI Airport. USO stands for the United Services Organization and is a private organization that works to support all the servicemen and women in the United States. The lounge at BWI is for all the servicemen and women who are traveling through the airport and need somewhere to rest. There, I work with a program where books are donated. Anyone who is interested may take a book, and I will record them reading that book to their child. Oftentimes, their child is too far away and they can't be read to every night. This is a way for the parents to be with their child even though they can't physically be there. I love this idea and support the cause wholeheartedly. One of the most important places where my professional development and learning occurred was actually outside of the classroom. During my time at Towson, I held multiple jobs and internships. My most recent internship was with a company called Right Source Marketing. It was located in Canton, downtown. Not only was it a great experience working in the downtown atmosphere, but I also worked in a great building called the Emerging Technology Center. It's a place where many startup technology companies come together. Here I was able to work with some very intelligent individuals and learn the ins and outs of content marketing. Previous to that internship, I held an internship at Mile 1 Automotive. Mile 1 Automotive has a large number of dealerships up and down the East Coast. During my time there, I worked with the marketing department on social media and marketing events. Concurrently, I also had a great experience working for a catering company called Chef's Expressions. I held both of these positions over the summertime, which gave me a lot of time to devote to them as well as learning the material. At Chef's Expressions, I worked very closely with the marketing manager. I was encouraged to bring to the table any ideas that I had or learned in my classes. One idea that I brought was the idea of the QR code. They were trying to reach a younger clientele, and I suggested adding the codes on their postcards to encourage people to sign up online for their classes. I also introduced them to online feedback surveys. Using these online feedback surveys, the company could learn what they were doing well as well as what didn't work so well to grow their sales. Because their sales weren't high, they didn't have a lot of money in the budget to spend on these new marketing products. I was able to find one for less than $20 a month that would actually save time. The best part about all these internships, besides the hands-on experience, is that I was able to apply what I had learned in the classroom. I was also able to integrate what I learned in the classroom with what I learned from one internship to another internship to everyone's benefit. I've known many people who have participated in the associate competition. While I've heard and experienced firsthand its intensity, that doesn't deter me. I have the determination and the drive to succeed in this competition. I've also made sure to give myself enough time so it doesn't interfere with my job or schoolwork, since I knew about this competition ahead of time. As much as I love that this video has given me the opportunity to practice for future interviews, I'd like to give you the opportunity now to hear from someone besides myself as to why I am a perfect candidate for the associate competition. Let's hear what they have to say.
It is often a hard balance to strike between the right mix of knowing when to ask the right questions and being able to figure things out without constantly needing assistance. Andrea has done this well, asking thoughtful questions when appropriate, but also taking initiative to push forward in areas without having to stop to ask too many questions.
Andrea works well with our team, working together on projects as well as independently.
We have been very pleased with the work Andrea has undertaken, as well as with the manner in which she's conducted herself. Andrea's organizational skills, maturity, and overall comfort in professional work environment stand out in particular.
Andrea joined our firm at the age of 16, a somewhat confident young woman, ready and willing to absorb whatever she could. She proved to be extremely capable of learning everything we've thrown at her and consistently produces a flawless work product. Andrea approaches her work in a mature fashion, taking her responsibilities very seriously and always striving to improve processes. She's such a superior employee and appreciated member of our firm that we welcome her back during any short period that she has available to give us.
The most important skills that I would bring to the table as associate competition would be a positive attitude, that I'm a quick learner, and I have great communication skills. I'm also proud to say that I scored in the top 10% of the comprehensive business exam. The associate is known as a very prestigious competition on campus. While I know that I would be a successful competitor, I hope that now you can see that as well. Thank you for taking the time to view this video. I appreciate your consideration.